styles, I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds, sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes, jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock.
Hey, what uniforms are you wearing? I don't know what the Chiefs are. Red. Red.
I see through your act, and I still
Have a clown, bro.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs.
Damn.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Arrowhead. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Alright.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey.
Heck, I already did it.
Before being corralled. They'll take that 14 yards on play number 1.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend, sure that he's right.
Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now you can exhale. The season is officially underway. Plenty of work done during the offseason, camp, and the preseason that led to that first throw of the year.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 49-yard line. A first carry here for Jordan James. He'll take this to the 46. Second and 7. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll go out of bounds after taking a little further down inside the 40.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. Throwing here, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty and making all that yardage back again.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 49 yards. And the Niners are on the board here first in the season opener. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
Kill them up.
And the kick team down there quickly. They don't have to run as far as they used to. And they're able to stop him before he can even make it to the 15. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Open man is the tight end, Noah Gray. And he'll be stopped at his tracks right at the 33. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
I know some guys, they love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking for Gray and finding him once again.
Ooh.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Now here's Mahomes. Throwing middle, and it's complete. On a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That ball caught. It's Rice. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really nice Nice gain of 25 yards. This is shaping up to be a really nice-looking drive to get the season underway here.
And how long do you think that they actually have been plotting this drive? I'm talking about the coaching staff, right? They've been thinking about this for a while now, and I think they're executing it even better than what they expected.
How didn't you jump? Crazy.
17 yards out. And the Chiefs respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Harrison Bunker is on for the extra point. And he starts his new year off on the right foot as well, as this kick is good. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
The 20. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey, 46 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. Oh, a heck of a move. They're able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. Open man right side is Rice. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 12 yards into Kansas City first.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick 1st down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And it's a short one here. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right.
Wow.
20 down the left sideline. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. A big play there. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we are tied at 14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod. And they're now off to the races down the right side. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 109. That ties it with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Good guy. Yes, yeah.
And this return
Kill the motherfucker.
as he is belted at the end of that one. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Good.
He's going to get a gain of 9 before being brought down, 2nd and right at a yard. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Yellow. Easy.
Mahomes now to throw. Oh, he's got it wide open, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 2 touchdowns for him already in this first half. This one good for a 1st down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Easy.
They run here with Dowdle. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Yellow.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, You really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Mahomes quickly complete out one.
God damn.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield, and if you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football.
And this is
Hey, yeah. No. Why'd you come out? Why'd you come out?
They're going to take over at their own 2-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in.
Bro, I hit square. This is the dumbest fucking game ever. This is the dumbest fucking game ever.
At the 3-yard line.
After that play, I think we know one quarterback will be extremely happy.
I literally
if
it's
his
where to go
defense can
down.
hold the opposing team to a field goal here.
They're quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
How many times you gotta fucking hit R3, bro?
That is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Rashee Rice from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Butker is on target. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball. The defense gave up the points too, Charles, but they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
This is 2nd and 8. Now Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Purdy looking to throw. Trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted.
Look at that next game.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one. I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
Yellow.
Oh, I timed it. I timed it perfectly, and I got nervous.
Great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Butker now to add the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Next to score, Chiefs 28, 49ers 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Bro, why make the dumbest fucking animation? Run it out. Why jump? Catching it perfect.
Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun.
Damn.
All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Here's 2nd and 10. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Here's 3rd down and 4. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Looking for the out route, and he's got it. It's complete to McCaffrey. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Get set. Watch out.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's caught.
What the fuck? What the
Picked up by the Chiefs.
fucking Christian McCaffrey? Fucking Christian McCaffrey fumbling.
40-yard line.
Hey, I'm all about defense forcing plays and getting takeaways. But an interception and 2 fumbles in their last 3 offensive possessions.
Time to readjust.
Yeah, you can't just give all the credit to the defense on that. They've got to look in the mirror and take the blame themselves and figure out how to not do it
Damn.
anymore.
They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Able to find Gray here. Down inside the 10. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Noah Gray, 33 yards. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14.
49ers 21. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the 49ers first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Where are we? Go. Okay.
Purdy. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
In your
I know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Purdy now to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. This is caught inside the 15. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
And this offense needed something to try and seize the momentum a little bit. That might have been exactly what they needed. Now they have a chance to go downfield and score and cut into the lead.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey in the final seconds of the first half. And the 49ers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Piñeiro set to kick off.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Oh, good job, but I killed him, motherfucker.
Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He'll get this to his running back Dowdle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Throw over the middle, caught by the tight end Gray. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
That's insane to me. Why can I not catch a fucking pick? That's a safety.
Chiefs touchdown. Noah Gray, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points here, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Shotgun now with Purdy. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brandon Ayuk, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Niners have got it back to within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
That was filthy as fuck, though. Hold up.
After the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
Oh my God.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, Kai just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. We'll go down as a gain of 6. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Oh, my God.
It's a screen pass. That's complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 25 yards that time.
One guy that actually fit underneath me. Good block.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Yellow!
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might more Power Ranger.
Hello.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Attack!
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal.
Yellow!
Now Mahomes. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for him. These guys have been driving down the field.
That's
Defensively,
field
once they
goal.
got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
Oh, 88, you bitch.
Just shy of the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
2nd and 10. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Over the middle, it's complete to McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey from 17 yards out. And the 49ers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
God.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
And that's just an ideal run to start this drive because they're in full ball control mode now. So if you keep ripping off 7, 8, 9 yards of carry, you're going to have a great chance of finishing off this game.
They run again with Downer. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd.
Come on, why would you do that, bro? I fucking... Come on.
He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
Why wouldn't you pick any of the fucking people to go down it? Why the fuck? How's he 100 yards down the fucking field?
Both teams have been revved up from the start.
Damn.
And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Yellow.
And they'll go with the ground attack here.
That's great.
22 here. Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Yellow.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. Mahomes throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete.
Should have been a hit.
And they turn it over. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A big opportunity to tie it with 3 or take the lead with a touchdown. Their defense definitely did their part with that pivotal 4th down stop. Boy, 179 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Purdy. And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener, and it's a 1st down.
1st down, San Francisco.
Operating from the gun, Purdy.
I thought that was my guy.
That's complete to Pearsall. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. And they just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. McCaffrey running up the middle. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been the running game for the most part that's powering him down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you say, in the red zone.
So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. throw here on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
They'll come up now on second down. They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Niners have taken a fourth-quarter lead.
That's okay. That one B. I clicked it. Wow.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one
That
off.
one actually hurt.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Ankle.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Mahomes. And Mahomes will do it himself. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. It's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play, because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
Mahomes. And he comes back with one complete. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Mahomes to throw it. He'll get this complete to Worthy.
Yes.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are on the field?
Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Mahomes will throw. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Oh, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, but it's still week 1. Here's third down now. Mahomes to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Who wants it more? This is 4th and a yard.
15. 40.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's incomplete.
Let's go! Should have just kicked the field goal.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year